Okay, so let's talk about something serious. Look, it is because of the likes of these guys here and many more that President Tinubu must remain in power till 2031. I mean, must win the next election. Look, when you present before me bad and evil, and you ask me to choose one, I will still choose bad over evil because evil is evil. Tinubu is bad, but it's not evil. Look, when Ahmad Gumi came out to say Nigerian military can't win war against against banditry, I was like, what is this guy saying? How could this guy challenge the Nigerian military? And, with such derogatory statements, it's an embarrassment to our military. And I felt that maybe he's speaking in the interest of Fulani people. And because he has some children that are generals, or maybe almost they are high-ranking soldiers in Nigeria. That is why he's speaking in their favor. But to see another person, Professor Yusuf Usman, coming out to also say the same thing, that military confrontation against Fulani people will fail. This man now, Professor, is equating Fulani civilians with Fulani terrorists. We are not fighting Fulani civilians. We are talking about the terrorists, the banditry, people who are killing Christians in the north. Why are you not addressing that, Professor? Why are you now equating it? Why are you gaslighting? Look at the news that the office of the NSA supply or admitted that they supply arms to the vigilante or to Miyetti Allah. You see, as long as these people remain in power or take charge of our Nigerian military will continue to be puppets. That is why the likes of Burkina Faso are just treating us like it's trash. And it's an embarrassment to our military. And I'm in full support that our military structure network should be located to the southwest or to the southeast because of the likes of these people leveraging and using our military, structure, power as tools to perpetrate their agenda. They all have one thing in common: Islamic agenda. I don't know why they are wired like that. So Tinubu must win the next election, and power must remain in the southwest or southeast for the next 24 years until the likes of these people are old. And they must not be allowed to come close to our government. No, they must not, because coming close to our government is not to better this country or to push this country forward, but to satisfy their own Islamic interest. You wouldn't know now until the likes of Shetima or El-Rufai becomes Nigerian president. You will know what it means to, you know what it means to have radical extremists, Islamic extremists, as a leader. Buhari is better. Buhari is not an extremist. These guys, they are extremists. That is why many of them, especially Professor Yusuf, was speaking against Buhari government, because Buhari was not an extremist. They are extremists. Imagine, Nigeria military cannot defeat bandits. They will fail if they do so. It's a very big word. On a global stage, you people are just, you are not speaking in favor of this country. You are just fighting for your own interest. Look at Zohran Mamdani in New York, the one that is coming as mayor of New York. All in education in US all this while. It's not coming to advance New York. It's coming to, push for Islamic agenda. And I want to use this medium to advise all the government in the world and all the military recruitment to be very careful when they are recruiting all these Islamic extremists. They are not being recruited to, receive such training to help your country or to be loyal to your country. No, they are there or coming to receive such military for their own interest, for their religious interest. That is what they do. So please permit me when I say Tinubu must remain in power until 2031. Yes. And I know the guy is trying so much to make sure that power is to remain in the southwest or southeast. And I'm in full support of that.
If there's one thing I will be proud of for the coming of Tinubu, yes, there are things I know. I'm very happy Tinubu came, because if Tinubu did not come, there are many issues about Nigeria that we would not have known. For instance, if Tinubu hadn't come, I wouldn't have known that there is this deep-rooted, orchestrated agenda by the Fulanis to take over Nigeria, even if it means obliterating the lives of dissidents, the lives of those who fight against them. If not, how do you explain that now that there's a Minister of Defense who has vowed to fight terrorists? Known politicians in the north are asking Nigerians to go and negotiate with terrorists. The art of negotiation simply means the person making the move to negotiate is below the person committing the aggressor. Sorry, the person negotiating is less than the aggressor. It means it's a subtle submission to defeat. Now, how can a group of ragtag militants become more powerful than a country that has one of the largest militaries in Africa? Clearly, it shows that the people have infiltrated into the corridors of high decision making in the system. That's why these people cannot or have not been taken out. And those Muslim extremists that are supporting this rubbish, very soon, this thing have a way of turning back and biting you.
They are using this terrorism to get what they want from Nigeria. Anybody that does not agree with them, they will unleash this their bad boys on them. No, at least Sheikh Gumi told us that anybody that attack them will not get their vote. So what are you now saying? With this kind of mindset, will any northern leader come and tell me now that truly they don't like this, you know? Meanwhile, they are the one that brought it about. They created it. They empowered them. Sheikh Gumi said whenever he's going into the bush to commune with his boys, that federal government official and state official used to give him backup. So when people come and say it is not ordinary terrorism and what's it called, insurgency, it's a lie. It's a lie. They are working towards an answer.
This nonsense where some people think that when they come on issue of, insurgency, terrorism, whether banditry, whatever they call it, and then they'll begin to bring religious sentiments, they begin to bring tribal sentiments, they begin to bring this thing. It's absolute nonsense. And it is one of the things that have kept us aside, kept us down for so long. People are killing Nigerians indiscriminately. They are going after everyone. But yet, when it is time to come and fight them, you now begin to bring some foolish sentiments and people talking about the fact that, oh, this one has this one has that. Whoever you are, they will pass you, drop your head, bro. Either you are Fulani this, Islamic that, you are calling the name of God, we will send you to God so that you go and explain to. We will march on top of your head. We will bulldoze you and take you down there. People are being killed all over the country. Towns are being taken over. People have been driven away from their places. People can't go to farm. The heinous crimes that are being done by these people. And you are coming to say that, oh, you are already giving a warning the Minister of Defense, Major General Christopher Musa, that he should not dare to go after this. Even you where they talk, they go after you. Even the you where they talk, they go after you. The only reason why Nigeria is still battling insurgency today, terrorism today, is because there's no political will. People want to do the things that make them look nice. People want to do, they want to align with some useless ideologies that are not on the way. With some useless ideologies. That's why people cannot stand and say, this needs to be done, and it has to be done. If you say you are fighting for God, we will send you to God, to go and sit down with God and continue the fight from there. Don't fight for God for here. Don't fight for God for here on earth. Go to heaven. Go and sit down there. Then you will not be watching over the whole world and fighting for God there. Did God ask you anybody to fight for anybody? We've allowed religion to be mixed with state. Nigeria is a secular state. Everybody has his religion. Let it be personal. It's your business. Whatever it is that God has enjoyed on you, it enjoyed it on you. It did not enjoy it on other people. And if you cannot do your own without looking for people that either you're looking at people doing their own or whatever, then you are the problem. Then you're not fully sufficient. You don't believe in your beliefs. You're not fully sufficient in your belief. That's why you care about what any other person thinks. The main thing should be about you, and that's it. Not any other thing else. It should be about live your life accordingly. Do not harm anyone. Nobody has asked anyone to harm anyone. And you see somebody will come and say, okay, there is blasphemy. They've killed. The killings are done. The last one, and let me tell you something. Even for those of you that all you are concerned about is when your own people from your own religion or tribe are killed. That's when you talk. When other people from the other religion, like you said, no, they're dead. Oh, they are just dealing. You are also as terrible as the terrorists. In short, you are even more terrible than the terrorists, because it's because of this kind of thing that you're doing that gives the terrorists more opportunity for them to act the way they act, knowing fully whether they are going to get a leeway either from you. If it's not about you, they will get. If it does not affect you, you will not be unbothered. So it doesn't care if it's other people that are being killed, as long as it's not someone from your tribe or someone from your religion that is being killed. You don't care. So that also gives them leeway. For those that we support or try to turn the thing one way because the person is from their tribe or their religion, you're also as bad, if not worse, than the terrorists themselves. Until and unless we sit down and fight this menace head on, and take everybody out that stands between us and peace in this country, all of us are victims waiting to happen. We saw what happened in Nigeria the other time. A lady was killed. What did she do? One very useless woman being that called himself her nephew also said that he's going to marry her. I think it's something about she marrying her or something. And she was like, no, the next thing they said she had done blasphemy, and they killed her in Niger State. Yes, she's a Muslim. Many people don't talk about it. Why? Because, oh yeah, it's Muslim that killed Muslim. No, whoever is killed is a problem. If somebody does blasphemy, you kill someone, say that, oh, you kill for God, then you should be ready to die for God. You cannot kill for God and not die for God. The state will kill you and send you to God. So that thing you were ready to die for God. If it's not paradise you want to go there, you will kukuma enter the paradise. No, you're not going to wait till the next time.
This very man, Usman Yusuf, does not want the Nigerian military may they clear those bandits where they for inside northern Nigeria. Now, General Musa Christopher, the Minister of Defense, has called for the military action immediately. Make them begin clear all the bandits. Yusuf Usman come outside to say, no, make them not do it like that. They should not wear anything like war against their bandits waiting for forest. Now, these people, they are their children. These people, they are their relatives. That trying to wage war against these people go escalate more to make these people to begin the by innocent Nigerians. Now, we never tell us the kind of business you people are doing inside northern Nigeria forest. You have not tell us all this money where these people, where they collect for ransom. You never tell us who and who. They share this money for inside northern part of Nigeria. Because most of you always come out to go against the government trying to clear these people. The same thing was applicable to Goodluck Jonathan, former president of Nigeria. The same thing was applicable. Where Jonathan brought machineries, made they go clear bandits, BHK boys, Bokum boys that time. Una not allow Jonathan to do it. Right now, Tinubu, Christopher, they are trying to clear bandits for northern part of Nigeria. You people, una don't still want. Una they say no, make they not try. Military actions will not work. So make those people continue the kidnap. Make they continue the by our people. You people, all of you, I think allegedly you all have heard inside this thing. Allegedly, you people are making business inside this thing. Allegedly, you people are the ones that put those bandits for inside northern part of Nigeria. Allegedly, you people are trying to overthrow the president. That is why una they make all these comments.
If you know the kind entitlement where a group of people get for this country, say this country na their own, if they no get person wey be say, if no be person wey be say the person mind dark, the person mind no dey reason home, you no fit deal with these people. You know fit deal with these people. I don't know why my mind just dey tell me say, apart from waiting people they suffer, say thank God say a person like Tinubu na in did that place. Because if you don't say na the man, na the man they sabi as this country politics they be. If you see people wey body they prepare pass, to form new party, to do new allegiance, to come out person. If you see people wey body they prepare pass, you go know wetin na dey talk. But I not get any political ID card. I no be politician. I know they do campaign for anybody.
Northern politics is very dynamic and you can never predict it. As a matter of fact, the northern stakeholders, they don't care if you want the best for their people. What they want is to be in power. Whether the country is developing, whether the north is developing or not, it doesn't concern them. This was what led them to champion and deliver President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015. Remember, if there is any man from the north that is passionate about developing the north, it would have been Alhaji Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, the president that died in office. But guess what? When he died, Goodluck Jonathan as vice president took over. Jonathan did not relent on trying to fulfill all the promises or deliver the mandate of his boss, let Yar'Adua, ensuring that the north is developed. It is on record that President Jonathan built an Almajiri international model schools in most part of the north, including in Kaduna, in Katsina, in Sokoto, in Kano, in Kebbi, in Jigawa, in Zamfara. You don't get it. Goodluck Jonathan meant well for the north. He went further to build different federal universities in different states in the north. He built Federal University of Gombe, Federal University of Dutse, Federal University Katsina, Federal University Taraba, Federal University Lafayette. Apart from that, he built multiple irrigation systems to help the people of the north engage in agriculture even in dry season. He built power stations all to please the north. He initiated this Kaduna Railway that Honorable Rotimi Amechi completed. A lot of projects were going on in the north because Jonathan knew that the only way to develop Nigeria is to liberate the North. As we are talking about insecurity today, it is being carried out by young people who are of school age. Most of them are supposed to be in their secondary schools and early university levels. But instead of them to go to school, they rather do terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, herdsmen. And guess what? The elite from the North are only interested in their own personal families. In fact, they are using the poor masses as a tool to achieving their political aims. And once the political aim is achieved, to your tent, all Israel. A man who has this kind of goodwill and good intention for the North. What happened when he came for the election? They turned their back at him and voted in President Muhammadu Buhari.
Hi, welcome back. I know most of you have not heard the advice given to you by many people here, because the elite of the Fulani, as we normally see here, the elite of the Fulani, they have nothing good for Nigeria, because this man called Yusuf Usman is somebody where we see he go school, he get how something supposed to be. If not see these people, they know the change or waiting don't enter their blood don't enter. You see this Usman Yusuf, where most of the people here talk about now, person will be saying go school, where enter, where even reach professor level. Maybe person where been one the CG Musa that we normally know, this is a CG Musa, na person will be see he did do make PhD for the nation ever since we say they carry him to become the minister. Many elites from the Fulani extraction, they are just threatening him not to just go against anybody. We say he be bandits, according to this person allegedly. What he says on the Twitter last week is what that has caused so many things, that is making so many people to be angry about him. Before I been think see that man, that one kind gentleman, it be just because of the way he speak at times. Although if you understand within the first guy that just spoke here says, you gonna see when even Buhari was here, this man also normally come out to speak against him. If you give or focus on within Buhari do, then Buhari Fulani be better, to dance to all these their Muslim extremist agenda. So most of these same people, they've been kicked against him. That is why they were speaking and ranting against him. Then if to say he just decided to follow their footsteps, therefore no they do the way them be doing that time. And thank God, see now Tinubu na in day now. If not, these guys obviously that they claim see them they route past any other people, therefore don't use all these their bandits and terrorists to make sure see they take over all these things that does not belong to them. But now God and he pass them, and you where they hear me too, you pass them. The only thing will be saying nothing make you pass them. Now when you don't go sell your vote, give them. If you go sell your votes, now now so it be. And for those of you guys that are just hearing what we're saying here, if you know or have anything to say concerning this, make sure you drop what you have to say below. And also, if this is your first time you come in, please kindly like, share, subscribe. Thank you.